Hello everybody, I'm going to be doing a series of different videos which show my top favourite products, and I'm going to categorise them into lipsticks and eyeshadows, bases, colours, all the different things. And I wanted to start off by talking about like skincare and primers and preppers. And from my huge, stupid, ridiculous makeup collection, I've managed to whittle them down this morning, and it took quite some time. And I've put my favourites of each category into an empty glossy box. So I'm going to start with the skincare. So I've been suffering from bad skin for a while, as you all know. I've tried Reparative, which worked, and then seemed to make it worse, so I stopped. Chanel's mousse wash is great. Origins oil cleanser, also great. But I think because I swap and change quite a lot, it's hard to tell what really does work and what doesn't. I've resorted back to a classic way of taking your makeup off, which is just Vaseline. And I've talked about this before, and I can't rave about it enough. You simply take all your hair off your face on an evening. Your face and your hands are completely dry, and you scoop a big blob of plain Vaseline. You massage it in your hands so that it's warm, and then just massage it in your face. And even the massaging I can't think what the word is. The technique of massaging is actually really relaxing. If you're really tired when you go to bed and you can't be bothered to get up and wash your face, which I often can't, even though I always do, Vaseline is great because you can just sit in bed when you're almost asleep and just rub your face with it. And then you get some cotton wool pads, and you just wipe everything away. It takes off waterproof eye makeup. It literally takes off everything. I tend to use it 3 times. So the first gets rid of the majority of makeup. The second one is to completely cleanse, and then the final application is just to make sure there's absolutely no specks of dirt on the cotton wool, and that's it. And then you've got it seems to act as a toner, a moisturiser, everything. That's all you need. However, there are some other products which I have in here that I want to talk to you about, which are my sort of top finds, which are great for my particular skin type. I'm not sure where to start. I've talked about this in another recent video, which is the Tanda Zap, and it's a portable UV light, and it provides heat and vibration and UV to kill spots. So if you ever feel one coming, you just simply click it, hold it to your face, and it gets rid of the spot, reduces the time by like days and days and days. So I really recommend that. I think that retails at about £40 from Boots. Another thing, I'll start with problem skin stuff. This is a bit dirty because it's been in my makeup bag a lot, and it's by Etat Pure, a brand that I was made aware of through some colleagues who'd received a sample of the acid in, I think it was Jolie box, not glossy box. So I was very lucky to receive some samples. And I liked the acid, and that was great for when I had really bad breakouts because it seemed to calm everything down, but was a little bit much for everyday use. Whereas their zinc formula is great. What I love about these bottles is that they only come out if you press this little squishy button at the bottom, and you only need 2 or 3 drops. It doesn't smell of anything. It's quite silky. It's like a serum. So in a morning, after I've washed my face in the bath or whatever, I just apply 2 or 3 drops and push it all over, and it just seems to help keep spots at bay. Whenever I am feeling like my skin is really dry and needs some moisture, I highly recommend Eve Lom's TLC Radiance Cream. The only thing is, it's really expensive. So I think it's about £40 or £50. This isn't the real size. This was a trial size that I got in a pack of all their other products. But it just smells divine. It smells very posh and luxurious, and it's just amazing. But unfortunately, I can't use it every day because I can't afford it. It's just amazing. It seems to transform your skin. So if I've got like dryness or like flaky spots or like really dry and tired under the eyes, I just put quite a big dollop of this on an evening, massage it everywhere, all over my face, really, really deep massage, and I wake up and it literally looks like I've had a facial. It looks amazing. Just wish I could afford this to use all year round. But a cheaper alternative, which to be fair is just as good, is by Oilatum, and this is from Boots and it's about £7. Again, watch out for the 3 for 2s and stock up, then you're saving yourself some money. Now years ago when I was a teenager I used to get eczema and psoriasis, and the doctor would always prescribe me with Oilatum, in terms of it was more like their bath oils and their creams for the skin and stuff, so I was familiar with the brand, and I'd heard a lot of bloggers talking about this natural repair face cream, and I thought let's just give it a go, and it's just amazing. It doesn't give you any spots at all, it really doesn't. It smells really neutral, of nothing really. It's lightweight. I love applying it before my makeup because it seems to act really well as a primer. It does keep your makeup on well. Natural ingredients, free from fragrances and everything. Just amazing. Everyone must have that in their handbag. Please go out and try it. What else? Again, if I'm having a bad breakout, I like to keep things natural because I've tried so many lotions and potions, and it's best going back to basics, I find. Sudocreme nappy cream is just amazing, and it is like a face mask in a bottle. I love the smell. It's like lavender, it's calming, it's really, really nice. The only problem with it is no matter how much you blend it, it stays white on your skin. So you can rub and rub and rub and rub and rub, and it's still like that. So yeah, just warn your boyfriend before you put this on before bed. But if your skin's aggravated, if you can feel loads of bumps of spots come in, or it's just, if it just feels a mess, you know, some days when you don't know whether you're spotty or dry and it just feels ugh, get a thin layer of this, and I swear, put it all over your face, massage, 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 and go to bed, and it will work wonders overnight. I think the lavender is great for it. If you do read up about this, actually, it does say it helps with acne. Even though it's predominantly for babies' bums, but amazing. Oops. And then I have got, I'll save those to last. The other, got 3 other little things here. If my skin is looking really liney, like I'm getting quite liney here, and it needs a little bit more than, even though that does do the job, I like facial oils. And I love this one. I got it from Holland & Barrett's, and it's by Dr. Organic, and it's a rose one, and I think it was about £10. And it's just absolutely, oh, it's just gorgeous. It smells absolutely divine. Let me just, it's got a little squirty, and it just smells really, really strong of roses, which I adore. I use rose face wash, body lotion, rose everything. I love it. And it's just great. It's got natural rose oil, rose hip, argan oil, passion flower, geranium oil, clove oil, arnica, which are great for like bruising and discoloration, jojoba, vitamin E, cottonseed, rice bran, meadow foam, calendula, almond, soya bean oil, sunflower and vitamin C, and that is literally it. It's brilliant. As it says, purely organic, and really, really nice. So the only thing I would say with this is I've applied it in the morning before, and that's the wrong time to use it because your makeup will slip. And I've got dry skin, so if it was oily it would be even worse. And I also find it's a little bit too rich. So whilst it's amazing and it's you know, made its way to the top of my skincare products, it needs to, I sort of have it as a weekly treatment more than an everyday use, but I highly recommend it for that extra nourishment. I then got a really nice lip exfoliator, which is teeny weeny, and it's by LP Skin Therapy, which is Dr. Linda Papadopoulos. I hope I've said that right. And it's really, really lovely, and I've tried a few lip exfoliators, but this is the best. And with me wearing really bright lipstick at the moment, you don't want your lips to be flaky and horrible, so it's perfect. It's really sweet smelling. I quite like that it's a little tube because it allows you to just get a little bit off, and you just sort of rub it on your lips. And I sort of leave it on about 5 or 10 minutes and just have a little play with my lips and my fingers and have a little rub around, and yeah, it's fantastic really. Another really random thing that this should have probably been in my what's in my makeup bag video rather than top skincare, because this isn't skincare at all, but I really love these little tiny dental flossers. They're about £2 in Superdrug, and I just, maybe because it's pink I like it, I don't know, I just like the size and it's really cute and just great to have around when you need a little bit of a floss to keep your breath fresh and everything. Very cute. So my final three things are all very, very, very similar products, but I can't choose between the three of them. So in no particular order, I've got Dr. Huschke's Summer Impressions Bronzing Fluid. I have Maybelline's BB Cream in Universal Glow, and I have an Absolute Bronzing Boost by Murad. So I use these if I wake up in the morning and I look shattered, or my face looks really, really dull. So like if I haven't fake tanned for a while, or I haven't been on holiday and I need a little bit of a boost, I like applying these before my foundation, and they really help. And I guess the difference being is just the colouring of each. So if I'm feeling pale, I will go for the BB Cream by Maybelline. Now this looks horrifically dark and bright and scary, but it's not. So out of all the colours, I prefer this one, and it's Universal Glow. And I'll just apply it to my hand here. And if you just massage it in, it's not bright or scary at all. It literally just gives a really nice pearlescent glow. This is the only BB cream that hasn't broke me out in spots. It's fantastic. In summer, I tend to opt for the Bronzing Fluid though by Dr. Huschke. So this is gold and it's quite shimmery. You can't really see it there. So it's a little bit more like Benefit's Moonbeam, High Beam sort of thing. But if my skin's great in summer, which it ordinarily is, I like just to apply this all over, and then you only need a little bit of foundation, like, or maybe even just concealer. So this gives a really nice base. And then finally, I've been sent this to try and I absolutely love it. And this does the same thing as the other two essentially. So they're not primers, really, they're not promoted as that, and they're not just bronzers. For me, it's just, if I put foundation straight on, it just feels a little bit flat, and my skin looks sallow. So this for me is just like a pick-me-up before my foundation. And this is really nice, really lovely. That's the shade, can't see it very well. Smells beautiful, really, really fruity. And it's very, very sheer, I like that. This is like, I mix that and that in a morning and then apply my foundation. So yeah, that's more like, well, that is a BB cream, so you get a bit more coverage and a bit more oomph from that, very natural glow. That's more like a bronzer for during the summer, and this is like a nice in-betweener to mix with your moisturiser just to give a little bit of a boost. And that's it in terms of skincare. So I do keep it quite basic with the Vaseline and then a little bit of the zinc, my saviour for if I get bad spots, and that really is amazing. So I hope you found that useful, and I'd be interested to know what your favourite skincare products are, and if you found any new things, or if there's old favourites that you just can't stop using, then let me know and we'll have a chat on here. Thanks for watching.